All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live morning edition. And it's just me. I'm going solo. Glenn is busy doing his radio work. Got a lot of ads. He's a busy guy today. They're going to get ready to have a big election up north. So he is taking care of business. I'll take care of the morning edition today. So let's get right into it. Yesterday, Giants had a fantastic game. Got a big win after having a clunker. Let's say that. Well, they had a clunker in that last game in Anaheim. Again, they were able to put together a nice win. Beat the Milwaukee Brewers 5-2. Let's take a look at it, see what the particulars were. Had a few standouts out there today, guys. So it was, or I should say last night. Here we go. Final score 5-2 to Giants. They improved to 15-8. Milwaukee drops to 12-11. Again, Milwaukee 2 runs on 6 hits. Giants 5 runs on 8 hits. Birdsong gets his first win of 2025. Anderson gets lost. Duvall gets a save, and it was nice. His last couple of outings have been pretty damn good. I'm impressed to see what Duvall, he's turning it around. You know, there was a lot of people, including myself, is like, hey, maybe we need to get rid of this guy because he was just getting it done. And it's nice to see what is going on with Duvall, especially in some high leverage situations. All right, let's get into the box score. Yastrzemski, 2 hits, 2 walks. Adames, no hits. Lee had a hit, big triple off of a lefty, no less. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to score, but man, that was great to see. Jung-Hoo Lee is just taking care of business. Chapman had no hits. Ramos, no hits. Wade had a hit, improved his average to 103. Again, something to keep an eye on here, especially in this next homestand. If he's not getting it done, man, there needs to be some talk of a move at first base. We'll see. Let's give it a little bit more time and then see how that pans out. Flores with 2 hits, one of them being a big fly to left. Good for Flores. Again, his 7th home run of the season. Bailey had a nice hit, knocked in 2. And Fitzgerald had a multi-hit game. Let's get into the pitching. Ray went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. It's okay. Walked 3, struck out 4. Yeah, right. He was okay. Not fantastic, not great, but it was okay. Birdsong came in for 3, gave up only 1 hit, walked 2. But again, his pitches were fantastic. Struck out 4 in his 3 innings. He was looking good today. I should say last night, guys. I love what Birdsong is doing. I've been high on Birdsong for quite a while. Does he move to the rotation? I don't know. Maybe if something happens in a rotation, maybe he's the first guy up. I know Wisenhunt is looking pretty strong down there in AAA Sacramento, so I don't know. And as I said before, Duvall had a nice clean inning, 1 inning, no hits, 1 strikeout, was able to get the save again. So the Giants can win 5-2. That was fantastic. Again, nice win after having a heartbreaking loss, if you will. You know, they were up 4-1 in Anaheim in that game 3. And unfortunately, Walker kind of had a meltdown, but hey, it's all good. I'm sure he'll recover and he will still be the Giants closer. There's no doubt about that. All right, what is going on today? Let's take a look, guys. Let me blow that up. And let's get to Tuesday. All right, got the New York Yankees facing up against the Cleveland Guardians in Cleveland. Will Warren will go for the Yankees. Tanner Beebe going for the Cleveland Guardians. That will, again, all the games will be a little bit later tomorrow. 3:10 start Pacific. Cincinnati will be taking on the Miami Marlins. In Miami, Nick Martinez will grab the ball for the Reds. Edward Cabrera will be the starting pitcher for the Miami Marlins. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres in Detroit will be Nick Pivetta. He's been having a decent season for the Padres. Going up against Jack Flaherty for the Detroit Tigers. Again, he was a pickup for the Tigers in the offseason. Tigers have been playing some decent ball. They were able to beat San Diego the other day. It was nice to see. Baltimore will take on the Washington Nationals in Washington. Dean Kremer will be going for Baltimore. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. Mitchell Parker will be going for the Nats, again, in the nation's capital. Seattle will be taking on Boston in Boston. Bryce Miller for the Mariners. Brian Bello go for the Red Sox. 3:45 start. TBS. That's an interesting game for our TBS. The Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Mets in Citi Field. Our buddies Armand and Mark, I'm sure they'll be watching that game closely. Maybe one of them will be going. Maybe both of them will be going to the game. I'm not sure, but we'll talk about it tonight during the postgame. Christopher Sanchez will be going for the Phillies. Again, we saw him against the Giants. He's pretty damn good for a lefty. He looks like a beanpole, but boy, he could throw the ball, right? Griffin Canning will be going for the Mets. Again, that one will be starting 4:10 p.m. Pacific. St. Louis Cardinals will be taking on the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. Atlanta, undecided. I'm not sure if that was the Spencer Strider start. Forgot to talk about that the other night. He's on the shelf for a hamstring. I don't know how long he'll be out with a hamstring. Usually those things, they last around for a while. I know he's on the 15-day DL, the 15-day IL. So who knows how long he will be out of action for. Again, not his arm, but his hamstring. Chicago White Sox take on the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota. Davis Martin going for the White Sox. Bailey Ober taking the ball for the Twins. Colorado Rockies in Kansas City. Ryan Feltner going for the Rockies. For the Kansas City Royals will be Chris Bubik. All right. LA Dodgers taking on the Chicago Cubs. That's going to be a good series. Cubs are playing good baseball. Dodgers, so. We'll see how they do in Chicago. Dustin May is going to go for the Dodgers. Starting pitcher for the Cubs is going to be Shota Imanaga. I thought, is it Imanaga or Imanaga? That's all I know how to say it. I could be wrong. Forgive me if I get it wrong. But again, that's going to be tough against the Dodgers, man. He's a great pitcher. Shota's having another great season, just like he did last year. Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. Toronto got blanked the other day. Let's see if they can reverse their fortunes. Again, going for the Blue Jays will be Chris Bassett. Ronel Blanco will be the starting pitcher for the Houston Astros. Pittsburgh will be in Anaheim taking on the Angels. Bailey Falter going for the Pirates. Jose Soriano will be the starting pitcher for the Angels. That one's a little bit more later in the evening, 6:38 p.m. 6:40, Tampa Bay will be taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks in Arizona. Zach Littell, Forever Giant, will be the starting pitcher for the Rays. Brandon Pfaadt. We'll see what he could do against the Tampa Bay Rays, as he will be the starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks. And we'll talk about that game here after this. Texas Rangers will be taking on the Athletics in Sacramento. It's going to be another beautiful day. I think the ball might be traveling. We'll see. It's supposed to be in the low 80s again tomorrow here in the Valley. So we'll see how the conditions affect the game tomorrow in Sacramento. Patrick Corbin going for the Rangers. And for the Athletics, it will be Osvaldo Bido. All right, today's game is going to be for the Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It will be game 2. Be a 6:45 start. Jordan Hicks will take the ball for the San Francisco Giants. And going for the Milwaukee Brewers is going to be Jose Quintana. He played for the Giants for a short bit a few years ago. So he's kind of had a resurgence in his career. So we'll see how well he does. He's been throwing the ball pretty decently. And again, it's a lefty. Giants have seem to have some trouble with the lefties. We'll see if they can break out of that funk. They got to a lefty a little bit, right? The other day. And then of course, yesterday, Jung-Hoo Lee hit a triple off of a lefty. So it can be done, but let's just break it open. Let's get that win. Let's get the no less than a split. That would be really nice. I want to see the Giants go 3-4 in this series. Come on, let's go. Beggars can't be choosers, but hey, I'm asking for a lot. I want to see them really take care of business on this homestand. Why not, man? Let's finish out April strong. Let's finish it out how they started the season. And let's finish April pretty strong. Again, get that buffer of wins underneath your belt. Real quick, we talked about it last night. Casey Schmidt, I guess the MRI came back, according to Alex Pavlovich, that he has had a grade 2 strain in his oblique. Probably gonna be out for quite a while. I don't expect him to come back anytime soon. So hopefully he heals up, gets out there, gets his rehabs in, and he can get back, because he was playing pretty good. His bat was so-so, but man, he was playing some great defense there at first base and also at second base. So hopefully we see Schmidt come back here soon and contribute for the team. All right, guys, that's it for the morning edition. I will see you guys tonight on the post game of game 2. Let's go out there and get a win, guys. All right, be good out there. Have a great day, and we'll see you tonight. See ya.